Welcome back to another episode of Cactus Plays Asagao Academy. My name is Bobby.
I'm Kevandre.
And last time we made a lot of ProJared dick jokes.
And it's the same day.
Yep.
So you could probably expect more of the same. We're going to try to do a little less, but we're still probably going to do quite a lot, so
Yeah, this episode is being recorded less than a minute after the last one ended.
So
last time we went to the Cherry Blossom Festival with Satch.
We caught a fish.
His name is Oscar.
Yes.
We did not do the whole dance thing. We left to go take care of Oscar.
And we met up with Cactus and Waleed.
Yes, that's right. And they're all being like secretive and like, oh no, we're not going to tell you. But we all know your secret is Hana.
Right. And Satch is going to make us something, I guess.
Yeah, or he's just making a thing and he wants to show it to us.
Yeah.
Yeah, something like that.
Either way.
Yeah, we got in a good ProJared dick joke in that one. It was awesome.
Yeah, we got a lot of ProJared dick jokes. And just affair jokes in general.
Yeah.
So, go watch that last one. Instead of watching this one, just go back and watch that one again. It was one of our greatest works.
Yeah. Hopefully it stands up as well when you do the editing. And you're just not, man, this is awful and we are way wrong.
No, I say that every day. But, aside from... Anyway, so back at it again. When we went to lunch the day after the festival, the Normal Boots Club wasn't at their table.
That's strange.
It's fine. Let's just go grab our own table today. They probably had a secret club meeting or something. Together we moved to an empty table in the back of the cafe. Sitting there, eating my mushy pea and miso soup, a memory suddenly flashed in my mind.
Pea and miso soup. I'm sure that's an actual thing. I haven't seen it, and it doesn't sound like it'd go well together.
I mean, it sounds alright, right?
Oh, my. Don't you remember eating here before?
Yeah, it's the cafeteria. I fucking remember the cafeteria.
You said cafeteria once.
No, I said it on purpose, though.
Oh, okay. Yeah, back in the very beginning of the school year, before Paul got ice cream all over me, and we joined the Normal Boots table.
Before Paul got his cream all over you?
Yeah, before
ProJared got his cream all over you. She set her chopsticks down and stroked her chin thoughtfully. Now that you mention it, yeah, you're right. Wow, things have totally changed since then. What, it's been like 2 weeks?
I like her smile so much.
It is a good smile.
Yeah, I used to not have any friends, and I was so scared.
You might not have known this, but it was the same way for me back then.
Really? Thank you, Hana.
I was never really popular, you might say, with the girls here. They found me pretty annoying.
What a shock.
Most of my friends I was never really close to.
But look at us now. Not only are we best friends.
Dun dun.
Yeah.
But we've also got an even larger group of great friends.
Yeah. Thanks, Hana.
What?
If it wasn't for you getting ice cream smushed all over you, I'd still probably be in the same boat as last year.
You're welcome.
Yeah, what can you say except you're welcome?
I will gladly get creamed for your entertainment.
Oh, well, that's how you should. Good times.
Yeah.
A burst of chatter brought our attention to the front of the cafe.
But not by ProJared. I know where that thing's been. Oh, there they are.
The Normal Boots men, were strolling through the room. I'm just imagining them all like military types. It's like the chiseled jaw and shit.
Yes.
Like...
Big bushy beards.
Yeah. Big bushy beard! Mai and I started gathering our things, intending to join them at the usual table, but they walked right past it and continued on to ours. Looks like they'll be joining us here. We moved over a dozen or so seats to make room for them, but when they reached our table, they stood around it. No one said a word.
Aren't you going to sit?
PBG shifted uncomfortably.
Yeah, I'd say he's in an uncomfortable situation right now.
There's something we need to talk to you about. Oh yeah, this is a similar situation to today, right? Yeah, that checks out.
Yeah.
You took them, didn't you?
Pardon?
The boots. You've taken the golden boots.
No.
No, we didn't take them. What's going on? The statue of the boots has been stolen.
What the hell?
No, not the boots. You guys practically worship that thing.
We do worship it. What?
Yeah.
Yeah! What?
That's awful, but why are you guys being so weird? You were looking at the boots the other day. A small silence followed. So? I think you know what I'm implying. I don't know, though. Hana and Mai... I never would have thought they could do it. You can never trust pink-haired girls.
Racist cunt.
My heart sunk.
But Hana's so harmless. Yeah, especially when you can lie. What a cunt.
Oh, no!
I'm not going to do that voice.
No, thank you, please. Hey, it's the controversial YouTubers all in one place.
Yeah, what
Not YouTubers, but normal boots guys.
What's shocking? It's...
What?
What was that? No.
Look, you played... nothing. Come on, guys. You don't really think we did it, did you? Or did it, do you? There we go.
They shifted uncomfortably. PBG looked away. Nick and Josh busied themselves in making faces at one another.
Do you?
I looked at Sat. Surely he would know that I couldn't have done it.
I spent the night of the festival with Satch. I was with him. There's no way I could have done it.
Satch was avoiding my eyes, squinting at something on the wall.
Satch.
Well, you did leave early to do something.
To take care of Oscar.
Who leaves a date early to look after a fish? You're not helping.
Oh, you better not, bitch. You better not betray us like
Exactly.
ProJared betrayed his wife. You've got to be kidding me. I'm innocent.
It's not my fault.
So am I. Aren't you guys our friends? We thought you were ours. Look, it might be better if we calm down and return to this later, okay?
But
It was too late. Shane led the club back to their own table, where they buried their heads together in a whispered conversation.
I can't believe this.
Hana.
Hana, I'm sorry. If I hadn't stolen the key to look at the boots, they would have never suspected us. I looked at Mai, suddenly feeling like I was seeing her for the first time.
You didn't steal them, right?
What?
Thank you, Mai.
Yeah. Like you said, you did steal the key. And you said you had sticky fingers, so...
I bought that little sticky hand from the machine. That's what I was talking about.
Oh, yes, okay. Or, maybe, just... You know what? Not going there. Let's move on.
Something about Mai.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
can't believe this.
Thank you. How could you say something like that to me? Bitch, after what you just said in front of the Normal Boots Club, I'm not even gonna fucking be on your side here, Mai.
Yeah, you...
Oh, girl.
Maybe we were just misreading that, because she seems to be on our side now, so...
Yeah, that was not cool. She was trying to save face in front of her precious fucking Philanderer.
Good word.
But don't you trust me at all? I can't even... She gathered up her things.
But it's only logical. I just want a straight answer. It's not...
It's not my fault.
No, of course I didn't take them. Are you kidding me? You think I would do something to hurt any of my friends? Not to mention Jared. I just...
Yeah, you don't hurt Jared.
So
Jared hurts you.
stupid.
I'm leaving. Have fun by yourself. She stormed off, shutting the cafeteria...
Oh! You
That
almost
one,
fucked up.
I did almost fuck that one up. Shutting the cafeteria door with a bang. Does the cafeteria door bang?
I suppose it depends. I've been in ones that don't, and I've been in ones that do.
I've always had ones that were like on that thing that was like... that slow the door down.
See, I've always had, swing doors.
Yeah, so either way...
But I've been to, some older, magnet and private schools and all that stuff where they were just doors that you could
What's
slam
a
to
magnet
shut.
school?
Magnet school is like advanced placement school.
Oh. How does it work?
Don't be a dick about this.
You get my joke.
I get your joke.
The best jokes from 2010.
Yeah.
It's almost been a decade since that was a relevant joke.
It's almost been a decade since In Clown Posse was relevant to fucking anything.
In Clown Posse?
Insane Clown Posse. Did I just say In Clown Posse?
You said In Clown
I
Posse.
meant Insane Clown Posse.
I like In Clown Posse better.
Okay.
That's what Jared's into.
Oh!
Or like in clown pussy, Holly. Anyway, sorry.
Yeah, she's a clown. That's the joke here, people.
How did this happen to me? Oh man, again, this is such a, like, supposed to be a sad kind of moment, and we're just taking the mickey.
Yeah, I guess I'm rubbing off on you.
Look, it's too obvious. Don't.
But I have to say, in case it's not obvious to somebody out there on the internet. Yeah.
In a matter of minutes, I not only lost all the new friends I made and any chance to join the Normal Boots Club, but I also lost my best friend and the person I'd be rooming with all year. I stared at my food. Suddenly I wasn't hungry anymore. The chatter of the lunchroom grew louder and louder until it seemed unbearable. I had to get out of there. Shoving away my tray, I got up and headed out of the cafeteria, away from all the people, and to my only sanctuary, my room, where Mai will probably be.
Still your sanctuary.
Sanctuary. I stood trembling in the doorway of our room. Thankfully, Mai wasn't there.
Oh-ho.
I glanced out the window. Class would be starting soon, and students who ate on the lawn trickled back to their respective classrooms.
That sounds
Now,
like
you,
some
you
California
guys
shit.
need to use like a tray or something.
Yeah. I mean, come on.
Don't eat off the lawn. That's not healthy.
I know Groundskeeper Willie keeps it very clean.
Unless, of course, you're a vegan, then of course, do your thing. But
You're not eating on the lawn at that point, you're just eating
the lawn. Unless it's, rubber lawn. AstroTurf, that's what I'm thinking of.
Yeah, it took you a minute.
It's okay. I would miss class. I didn't care. How could this have happened? I sat on the side of my bed. I thought I was finally fitting in somewhere. I thought I finally made friends. Look, it was probably that weird guy hanging out in the closet. Just, be like, Gerard, don't you remember that weird fucking guy with the mask on his fucking head that was hanging out in the closet?
Yeah. Or it was, probably those guys we were just talking to.
The Hidden Block Club?
Yeah.
Because, kind of like the thing where you steal the enemy school's mascot or whatever.
Right.
Could be that. Or the janitor. Yanni, the janitor.
Yeah.
Laurel, the janitor.
I'm Yanni, the janitor.
I lost it all in a matter of seconds.
Man, do I miss Dexter's Lab.
This was so stupid. The room blurred as I started to cry. This was so stupid! Why didn't we go look for the boots without asking? Or why did we go look for the boots without asking? I'm gonna fuck that shit up.
There's no 4 in there.
Why did we go look at the boots without asking?
There you go.
Now everyone thought I was a scarlet woman. I heaved a sob, not bothering to try and keep quiet. Everyone was at class now anyways.
Hana?
Oh.
Oh, boy. You walk right in here right now. You get under
Satch,
the covers with me.
You did not knock, good sir.
Oh yeah, you were the one who knocks, but no longer.
Oh-ho.
I jumped. Satch poked his head around my door. The door I forgot to lock.
What are you doing here?
I hastily wiped my cheeks on the arm of my blazer, but it was too late. I could tell from the expression on Satch's face that he knew I was crying. He crept into the middle of the room, not moving any closer to me. I don't think you did it.
You don't?
No, the Hana I know would never hurt another person. And she would never take something that didn't belong to her. She's too kind to do something like that. Tears rolled down my cheeks again. Then, Satch, why did you not say that then? Look, man, I like you, but you gotta stick up for your girl, even in front of your friends.
Not really his girl yet.
Yeah, but he's gonna get it in.
Well, yeah, obviously, if we have anything to say
Right.
about it. Right? But still, peer pressure, all that stuff.
Yeah, I guess I get it.
Right?
But
and
if you actually believe that your girl is right, you should always stick up for her.
there is some reasonable suspicion here, since they did
Sure.
catch them going
And
in.
maybe he's just like, I'm gonna talk to her first, and then if I think that she did it, then whatever.
Right. Because he wasn't saying she did it.
Maybe they should have had him come talk to her first in the first place before accosting them in the catheter.
Yeah, but Shane's kind of too much of a dick for that to happen.
He is quite muscular.
Yeah. I would say he's a bigger dick than ProJared.
I assume so.
Right?
Has, anyway.
Yeah.
I don't know about is.
But a little bit of column A, a little bit of column B.
A lot of column C.
C for cock, people!
Yeah, see, these are the subtle jokes. Tears rolled down my cheeks again. Look, I'm sorry. This is
me
just
shouting
a mess.
cock into the microphone is a subtle joke.
Cock and balls! Shoutouts to Shenanigans.
Satch. Thank you, Hana.
I don't think Ma did it either. But concrete proof is needed before I can clear your names.
No, concrete proof is needed before you find us guilty.
Even though it's supposed to be innocent until proven guilty, it hardly ever works out that way. Not when it comes to people's hearts. He's not wrong.
Did you say hearts like you were from Boston?
Hearts.
Yeah.
Yeah, hearts.
Okay.
Yo, it's me, Satchbag. I'm from a Boston.
Please don't fucking do that.
My name is Satchbag.
Ooh, no.
I'm from a Kazakh Boston. Yeah, no, I think he's probably more from Boston than, like, the Tennessee... Is it a Tennessee? What would you say my Thomas Castillo voice is?
Let's see, so you're... Thomas Castillo. That's a good question. It's not Tennessean.
Because, like... Sorry, we're getting off track, but, like... I'm specifically basing it off of a character voice from an audiobook from the Superpowered series that I've told you about 1,000 times. There are two primarily Southern characters, right? You got Roy, who's got a deeper accent, and he's like clearly a Texas kind of voice.
Right.
But I wouldn't say that Thomas is also a Texas kind of voice, right? It's slightly different.
I put him more in Mississippi area.
Mississippi? I kind of think so too. I'm not sure where Satch is from. You should look that up.
We should probably look that up.
I'm going to keep going while he does that.
Satch.
Oh, well, she just said Satch.
Yeah.
I'm going to try and figure out who did this, okay? I nodded. Until then, it's probably best for you and Ma to lay low.
Yeah.
I'll handle this. But...
hey, no, you don't read my lines.
Oh, excuse me.
You bastard. But...
Satch shook his head. I mean it. I'll take care of this. That's our man.
Yes.
Do you just have to keep scrolling?
Yeah. Apparently Satchel knows Korean.
Interesting.
Well, damn it, I have to...
It's the Beard Brothers Wikia? Interesting.
Yeah.
I mean, he does have a beard, so that's fine. Again, I'll just continue this until he figures it out.
Yes.
Oh, you have that, though.
Thank you, Satch.
He nodded. He took a step towards me, reaching out as though he wanted to pat me on the shoulder, but seemed to think better of it. I'll see you around. With that, he left. I sat quietly on my bed, thinking over what happened. He said he believed us to be innocent, but I'd never seen him so stiff and formal.
Yes.
He seemed 1,000 miles away from me. I thought of the fun we had at the flower festival, how we laughed and shared food and hugged. As much as he said he didn't believe it, some part of him didn't trust me. Even Satch was doubting my character, albeit in the most logical way possible. Grief throttled my heart. I wanted to get to know him better, but it seemed like there was no chance for that now. ... Everything was too much of something. It's bad enough.
Okay. Satch, by the way, was actually born in Port of Spain, Trinidad, Tobago, and all that, but later resided in New York.
Interesting.
And knows Korean. So that's pretty fucking cool.
You're an interesting character, Satch.
Yeah. I'm glad we chose you.
Yeah.
Especially glad we chose you now.
We weren't going to pick Jared anyway.
Yeah, we weren't.
We would never have done that to Mai. That's what we said previously.
That's true. But now,
So now it would have been doing it for Mai.
Right.
So we just didn't take the bullet for her, but whatever. Let's continue.
I don't know. I think Heidi's coming out of this on top, despite all the tragedy. So hopefully
Sure.
Mai will too, despite all the tragedy.
Right. Who knows what the future holds for Jared and Holly? Will they just be together? Sometimes that happens. Other times they're just like, oh, I can't do that shit.
You think that there's going to be that massive reaction, like when DJ Khaled, whatever how you pronounce his name, was like, oh yeah, I don't eat out my wife.
Yeah, he don't.
And
go
everybody's just going to reach out to whoever ProJared ends up with. It's like, hey, if you want something better than a Twizzler stick.
down. This is a Red Vines household.
Yeah.
I was so tired.
Red Vines and Mr. Pibb.
That's right. Crazy delicious. I lay down against my bed and closed my sore eyes. They were going to be swollen like Shane's biceps. Just like that, I fell asleep. Because, yeah, that dude is buff.
Nice. Good for him.
Hey!
Finally, Chapter 2! There are apparently 4 chapters.
Yeah, and this is like episode 12.
Yeah.
Finally, Chapter 2.
But this first one, I think, is the generic one that you get pretty much...
Yeah, I bet
Whatever.
the other ones are shorter. Right?
Yeah. Shorter and much more custom.
Yeah. Ugh. I sat up, momentarily disoriented.
Good morning.
Good morning. Chipper and happy.
Hey.
Hey!
I must have fallen asleep. Now the room was lit with a warm orange glow, the sun just starting to set. It was happy and calm. It eased my mood slightly as I smiled at Mai. She avoided my eyes, instead marching over to her desk. With a brisk movement, she shoved a stack of papers and books to the floor. Rude. Then she yanked out each of the drawers and one by one dumped them over her desk. Pencils, plush toys, erasers that looked like little bits of food, and a surprising number of keys piled onto the smooth white wood. I want to know what the surprising number of keys is,
She
Mai.
doesn't steal boots, she just steals keys.
Yeah, she's a kleptomaniac.
No, she's the Keyblade Master. Right? Kingdom Hearts.
No.
Oh, hey!
Hey.
That's my Turby pin. So that's where it got off to.
Yeah, Mai stole it.
She's
Bitch.
got a problem.
Mai grabbed the pen and handed it to me without even looking at me. When did you get a Turby pen? You just played Turby for the first time the other day.
There seems to be several days / weeks skipped here, where she got the Game Boy, and then all of a sudden 2 weeks later she'd been playing it for weeks.
Yeah. She stared at her desk for a few seconds, seemingly thinking. Then she began to pick through the pieces, sorting them by size and color. Her hands moved frantically, moving above the piles even when she had nothing in her hands.
Hey, Mai?
Her foot tapped incessantly against the floor. She tilted her head towards me, but didn't respond. It took me a few seconds to realize that I was the reason that she was acting this way. Shame crept up my shoulders as I pieced together what happened just before I fell asleep. Stress or no stress, there was no way to treat my friend. I was definitely in the wrong here. Time to own up.
I'm sorry about today. That I accused you.
J'accuse!
I didn't mean to. I don't think you did it. I believe that you didn't do it. I trust you. I shouldn't have attacked you just because I was afraid. I was scapegoating. I was really wrong.
And again, at least you did it straight to her face with nobody around. Unlike some people!
Yeah!
I'm a little pissed off at you still, Mai. Her constant movement
Oh, I thought
stopped.
that was a ProJared dig. Okay.
Either way, she sat back slightly, then her shoulders heaved as she took a deep breath. Thank you. She returned to her pens and papers, but this time she was more calm, and she started actually putting stuff back into her drawers. I turned away from her. Needing something to cuddle, I grabbed Mr. Bunny and snuggled into his fur. It was wrong of me to accuse her. It definitely was, but at the same time, when I did... How could you say something like that to me? She got so mad, even leaving the room. In a situation like that, it would be normal to ask who did it. I wasn't entirely sure her reaction was warranted. She was so defensive about it. As much as I'd rather not acknowledge it, it was suspicious. But Mai was my friend. She said she didn't do it, so I should trust her. Right? Did trust mean I had to believe someone even when there was evidence to the contrary? Depends on the situation.
You have very bad circumstantial evidence.
Yeah.
Oh. Satch came by. He also thinks we didn't do it, and he's gonna try and figure out who took the boots.
It was Murphy.
Yeah.
You got boots, Murph. That's where she got the boots.
Yeah.
She just fucking rolled up to Japan, broke into the fucking school, and stole it from some random club room, and she's like, I got the boots.
Yeah,
I just listened to that part today.
She was there for an Aikido tournament and just got the
Ah, sausage song.
boots. What?
I stopped sorting her stuff again, seemingly struck. Struck? Yes, struck.
Yes.
Baron von Strucker.
Really?
Yeah, thanks. There's no need for him to do that. Why would he go so far for us? Because he wants my Vagooter.
Yeah,
Satch is such a good person.
he really is. He wants us to lay low while he looks for evidence.
That's fine. I don't feel like parading around right now anyways. As the sun faded slowly from view, the stillness in our room began to irk me. I didn't want to leave the room, not after what happened today, but inside our dorm it was insulated, stuffy. Even though time clearly passed, I was caught in a standstill.
Just confess your love to Mai, and it'll be fine. Satch will understand.
Yeah, just have a three-way relationship, like Gerard and Shane and Amanda Flagg, that we decided a couple episodes ago.
Yeah.
We'll just have Satch and Mai and Hana.
Yeah.
Satch was trying to save us.
Or like ProJared and a bunch of whores.
Yeah, I don't think that that's exactly the same. And I'm not sure if they're necessarily whores. I mean, how would you define that, right?
I grew up in the South. If you have sex outside of marriage, you're a whore.
Sure, okay. Fair enough. There wasn't any reason for him to do such a thing. We went to the flower festival together, sure, but...
I don't actually think that, folks. I'm just saying that's...
Yeah, don't take him at his word. What happened there was nowhere near justification for him to stick his neck out for us. He'd known us, what, a month? Okay, thank you for the actual time frame now.
Okay.
And he was fighting against friends he had known for who knows how long. Who knows how long? It's a flashback. Who knows how long? I didn't even know that about him, did I?
You gotta do the whole Waynesworth thing. Just...
Yet, now that I thought about it, he saved my neck with the overdue book, too.
I kind of like the idea of Hana and Mai just, like, reenacting famous movies like Wayne's World and Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. Them just jumping up on the bunk bed, just wild stallions!
Right.
And then playing air guitar.
And then Satch walks in, he's like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
He put his job on the line and never told me. Probably wouldn't have ever let me know, either. He took on so much for other people and hardly ever talked about it. Why? Just because he thought it was right?
Yeah.
And here I was, sitting in my room like a fearful child, cuddling a rabbit.
Yeah.
A fake rabbit. I didn't think he was wrong, that we should lay low. It really looks suspicious for me to be meddling around right now. But I couldn't just sit here and do nothing. You should be cuddling Oscar instead. That's your
true.
real pet.
Cuddle that fish. You haven't fed him once.
Well, she hasn't mentioned it. Some library books have gone missing. Oh. That's it. I could help him find those library books. Working at the library was what helped him pay to go to Asagao, after all. It'd be really bad if he got in trouble or even got fired. Granted, it wasn't his fault. It was probably the librarian's, but she was the one with the power. And he wouldn't have time to find them if he was trying to clear my name. Of course, he'd never let me do it if he knew that I was helping him, so I just wouldn't mention it. Knowing that there was still something I could do to help someone who was himself so helpful made me feel tons better. That was a confusing sentence.
Yeah, that's a weird one. Hey, do you want to work on that geography homework together? I'm never good at remembering where the Mushroom Kingdom is.
Oh.
It's
is that
Denver right now.
Is that just a real place?
No, it's Denver.
Oh, okay. That's fine.
Because they're having the vote soon on not decriminalizing mushrooms, from my understanding, but making it so that way they don't put money towards enforcing it.
Let's go Denver.
Which is an odd way to decriminalize it.
I'm not sure why I'm so for them on that. I don't do shrooms. I've never done shrooms. I have no interest in doing shrooms. But let's go Denver.
It seems incredibly silly to do shrooms.
Yeah, but it also seems incredibly silly to make it a criminal act. So, fuck it.
Many things that are criminal acts are silly.
That is true. So, overturn every law.
In some states, adultery is still illegal.
Where does ProJared live? Washington?
Washington.
Yeah, so it's probably not illegal there.
Probably not illegal there. Unfortunate.
Mai snapped out of her stupor with a jolt. Huh? Oh, sure. Okay, look, Hana, you didn't even go to your classes today. So that was probably due today, and Mai just didn't do it also. With a renewed sense of purpose, Mai and I got to work. Things wouldn't stay like this for long. It was just a matter of time before it blew over. Mai and I faced each other in the stairwell, hearts pumping fast.
This seems like a love scene.
Oh, nice. Are you ready?
Definitely.
I took a deep breath. There was nothing for it. We'd have to face him eventually. Might as well be now.
Yeah, let's do this.
Together we stepped into the hallway. Immediately ahead of us, Jared and PBG were grouped around a locker, whispering to each other with dark looks. Hey, guys! Even from across the hall, the looks on their faces were... Whoa! Well, that's not right. Ignore? Whatever the fuck that was!
Yeah. That was. I'm gonna have to pause that video and see what happened there.
Yeah, that boy ain't right.
Yeah.
We approached them. So far, so good. They hadn't run.
How are you two doing this fine day?
Oh, yeah.
How about the story about the bridge? Swell. We're doing swell. Shut the fuck up.
That's not even the right voice.
I don't give a shit.
I winced.
He wasn't even fucking the right woman.
My voice was so high-pitched, even I was hurting from it. Remember that time that we said we were going to try to do less ProJared jokes in this episode?
I lied! Just like he lied to Heidi.
Yeah, okay.
What a cunt. That was an odd screen giggle?
Yeah.
Squean giggle. Yeah. Fuck.
My elbowed Jared in the side with a casual chuckle. Ready for that quiz?
I'm not in your grade.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you're not quite in her league either, Jared. Right. Oh, sorry. I meant PBG. I was talking to him. So, are you? PBG glanced around him in desperation, finally locking eyes with Jared in a plea for help.
Oops. I have to go now. I was supposed to meet a person at my locker for some ladles.
For some ladles? Like, okay, I legitimately thought it said ladies. And that would have made sense more for the game. And also for real life.
Right? But no, it's for some ladles.
Sure. Ladles? PBG grabbed Jared's arm, clinging for dear life.
Bye.
Later, bitches. Jared ripped his arm away and dashed up the stairs.
Oh.
Damn. No wonder he was so popular. He could probably medal in track with legs like those. Turning to face Pupagoo, I smiled brightly. PBG was always friendly. He always considered others' feelings. He would probably be okay with us.
So Jared could run track with legs like those?
Yeah.
Would you think he'd be able to run into the arms of another woman?
I feel like there's a better joke that you could have gotten.
Probably.
Almost like he stepped out.
Oh.
Yeah.
See,
or he's just been running around.
Oh, see, there we go. That's the one. I should have thought of that.
Yeah.
Because I've never liked stepping out as a way to say cheating. I've never quite understood it. Because then when people say, hey, I'm just stepping out to go grab a Coke, I'm like, motherfucker, are you sticking your dick in that Coke? What is this?
Why not?
Well, he probably could fit it inside that hole.
Jesus Christ. Okay. You're up, Buttercup.
Uh-huh. Well, ready for class?
PBG glanced from the books in his hands to his locker. Yeah, I forgot that I also needed...
Ladles?
He walked away. He just fucking fails. They just left? What the heck was that?
It was a little much to assume things would just go to normal right away.
It's not that things should go to normal, Boots, but couldn't there have been a little decency? Yeah, same.
Yeah, nice.
They were acting like we were glittering vampires or something. I wanted to console her, to say something encouraging, but my mind was completely blank. Instead of thoughts, a feeling pounded its way through my skull and down to my heart. Betrayal.
I thought we were friends.
A long time ago, we used to be friends.
Yeah.
This sucks! I was so close to Jared, closer than I've ever been before, and now he's further away than ever. And it's not even because I freaked him out.
Yeah, it's just because he's a whore.
Yeah. I thought he would... he would have... Come on, let's just go to class. Maybe if we keep our heads down, lunch will be better.
Heads down. Sorry.
You're standing in your grave.
But that's a little over 30
Yeah,
minutes.
that should be good. And next time, we promise,
Because there's going to be a delay.
it's going to be like a week before
It'll have died down.
Right, and I'm already kind of over it. Bobby's not over it.
No. This is some of the funniest shit I've seen happen in a while.
Yeah.
And traumatizing, for the people involved. It's, I'm sure, incredibly awful.
Yeah.
Because I've been in that situation, and it's not fun. But on the outside,
Yeah.
through the Twitterverse, with people I don't know when we're playing a game that's oddly related to this.
Yeah, that's a hell of a coincidence. I'll be real with you.
So, if we play a game, and it fucks up those people in real life, is there, like, a Trump game that we can play?
There is, and Brutal Moose played it. Though, I mean, if he revealed infidelity, nobody would be surprised.
He did. We weren't surprised.
Exactly. That's exactly my point.
Yeah, that's fair.
How many other games do we play with real people in it? We should. I wish that there were more games like this. I really like the concept of this game.
I wish there were more good games like this. I'm
Sure.
sure there are a lot of indie games that are just not as well made.
Fan games about like your favorite K-pop band or whatever, right?
Right.
Fan on Newgrounds.
Yeah, and then like the Kim Kardashian mobile game and shit
Oh
like
yeah,
that.
all those ones.
Right, but this game is very well done.
Yeah,
I
it's
really
very
like
well
it.
made. Yeah.
So, we should play more of those with real people and see if we can figure out what's going on.
Yeah, and then drama.
Yeah, like we just get halfway through the game and then the world explodes and it'd be great.
That's pretty dramatic.
It is pretty dramatic.
Anyway, so let's do some shoutouts.
Okay.
Why don't you go first?
Alright, so my shout out is gonna go towards Rubberninja, or Ross.
Right.
Now, the person that ProJared cheated on his lovely wife Heidi with was, what was her name?
Holly Conrad.
Holly Conrad, who is the ex-wife of Rubberninja.
Yes.
Now, I don't really know who Rubberninja is that much. I got introduced to him today as well.
Right.
He is handling this the best way.
Yes.
He went on Twitter and he's like, hey, so thanks to the drama and all that stuff, you people are tagging me. And look, I really just don't want to get involved. It's not my deal. I've got a new life. Nah, not my thing.
Right.
Which was about as classy as way he could handle it. But he's like, but since you all are paying attention to me, I'm gonna plug this cartoon on YouTube.
Right.
Legends of Altair? Altair?
Tales of something, right?
Yeah,
That's
I
what
should
you said.
probably pull it up and find it. Because that would have been a good part of this shout out.
You are very good at this.
Yeah, hey, look, shut the fuck up. Rubberninja, where is he at?
Anyway, Rubberninja is an old school Newgrounds animator. Same with like Ego Raptor, right? And thus, Rubberninja is also on Game Grumps.
Tales of Aelthrion.
Right.
Alethrion. And he has like 20 posts in this huge thing going on about it. And now I want to watch it. The art style doesn't seem to be my normal thing. But I'm still going to watch it. Because of the classy way he has handled this situation. So, shout out to you. Kudos to you. Sorry you're getting dragged into drama that doesn't really concern you that much anymore.
Right.
But, nice way to handle it. I respect you, good sir. Until you become a dick later. And I find out about that.
Yeah.
Hopefully that doesn't happen, but I'm going to lay in the groundwork now.
But yeah. So yeah, part of Game Grumps, part of everything. And he was married to Holly Conrad, which was a surprise to me, because I knew them separately. So I was just like, what? When I found out about that. And then they got divorced, I want to say like a year ago. I want to say it was like a year ago. So it's all been very dramatic. And apparently, maybe that's just been part of this.
Could be.
Don't really know exactly how long the ProJared and Holly thing was going on.
She might be, just other people as often as she can.
Mhm.
And ProJared is just now on the
He's
list.
just one of them.
Yeah.
I think that we're probably making some libel here. Slander, whichever one.
Libel is printed.
Right.
So this would be slander.
You're right. I need to remember my Jameson.
Right. And I'm not saying that that's what happened. I'm just asking a question, Stan! because I love that episodes of South Park. Anyways, but, I'm sure whatever she does...
I think we're mostly implying that they're both whores.
Right.
We're not being sexist about it.
Right.
Right.
And if she's a whore with multiple people, I'm sure ProJared is just a little bitty, insignificant, Twizzler-sized bit of it.
At least she's, divorced already, right?
Right.
So, that's better.
It's just a little better. It's still really bad.
Yeah.
It's a smidge better, like that.
This is completely stuff that we have no context for. We have no idea. We're just assuming that.
Yeah.
I'm not defending anybody. Keep that in mind.
Right, he's just espousing our ignorance, so when it comes to later that we're completely fucking wrong, we have something to go back to go, well, look, we really didn't know.
I try to be as progressive as possible. I don't want people to listen to this and be like, hey, fuck those guys saying that all women are whores or whatever, or just assuming that or something. Do not think that of us. Neither of us are that way.
Not at all. Even though I was raised in the South.
Right. He has reason to be. But, yeah, we're not like that. We're just kind of like, hey, fuck Jared and Holly right now. While they fuck. Right?
Right.
So, all the same. Don't take it like that. Anyway, yeah, Ross, he is a cool cat.
Yeah.
Game Grumps and all that, so.
Yeah, I've been reading up on him. I'm definitely going to watch some of his videos.
Mm-hmm.
But just for handling the situation well, he's getting my shout out.
Yeah, totally. As for me, I'm going to do a shout out to somebody that we've mentioned before in our One Marvelous Scene video, and that's Hello Future Me.
Oh, yes.
He's one of the other guys who made a Hello Future... He's one of the other guys who made a One Marvelous Scene video that we mentioned because it had the same, I Am Iron Man was the name of his video.
But he chose a different scene.
He chose it about Iron Man 3, about him meeting Harley and stuff.
Which, for me, is odd, because if the character is so iconic that you're naming it after the I Am Iron Man scene.
Well...
Did you go after another thing?
Did you watch the video?
No.
You should. It's relevant.
Okay. I probably should watch videos.
You should.
I really don't. I just kind of skim right over them.
This motherfucker.
I'm terrible at YouTube.
Anyway, as you saw in our video, I subscribed to him because I showed that channel and stuff, and I subscribed in the video. And so I've watched a few more videos of his. He's got an entire hour-long video devoted to looking at the psychology of Azula from Avatar: The Last Airbender.
That's the same guy?
It's the same guy. That's why I watched that video in the first place, because I was subscribed to him and it came up. And I was
nice.
like, arr! And it was pretty good. He also did an almost Nando v Movies kind of thing where he rewrote episode 3 of season 8 of Game of Thrones and, structured it better and talked about different things. He's like, I'm not going to change who died in this episode. I'm just going to move it around a bit and tell a better story with it. And his version of it is way better. So I appreciated that kind of thing. And he's got a big backlog for me to watch. So he's got a lot of Avatar content, actually.
That's good.
Yeah, so I'm probably going to watch a lot of that because I'm doing a rewatch of Avatar right now. Or Vavatar, excuse me. So, yeah, go check out Hello Future Me. Like we said before, this time I actually have reasons to back it up.
Yeah.
So, yeah, go check them out.
Yeah.
And I know that this is the first time that I've done a shout-out for this series that isn't related to this particular game. I'll try to get back to that.
Hey, and my shout-out
was related, so it's okay.
Very loosely related.
Very loosely related, yes.
I kind of want to make another joke.
No. I'm not okay with that joke.
Okay.
Alright, guys. We'll see you next time.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Let us know if you got the joke without me saying it.
I hate you.